All right. Hello, everyone. What's that static thing in the background? Oh well. Yep. Today I got a new microphone, the Blue Yeti. This is my first stream with it. I hope you guys like it. Seems like a good mic. Anyways, let's continue this. Dot dot dot. Just 5 more minutes, Mom. Dot dot dot. It was foretold the moment my phone began going off. As much as I wanted to return to wondrous dreamland I was in before, the sounds of my phone forced me into this horrible and groggy reality. Oh, dang. This is the disappointment I feel is immeasurable when I see that it's just though texting me a reminder that I'm supposed to meet her at the cafe later today. Considering it's still a few hours away, I think I could have done without the reminder. My alarm isn't set to go off for another hour or two. Fortunately, I'm awake now. My head is buzzing with enough activity that I know I won't be falling asleep. Alright. I guess I should be thankful she sent me a text instead of letting herself into my room to remind me. Not that I was likely to forget I've got another class this evening, but I didn't have any plans beyond that. With a few more hours to kill, I guess got some time to do something before we meet with Zoe. I should I could check out the gym. It might be worthwhile seeing what they have in case I find motivation to exercise. Plus, there's bound to be some kind of eye candy. I could also head to the cafe early. I could probably sneak a conversation with Elliot while I'm there. Also, getting a dose of caffeine in my veins to wake me up. Although I could be less proactive and just stay in my room and play on my phone for a couple hours. Might be able to sneak in some more sleep if I try hard enough. I think just go to the dorms, just stay here, play on your phone, try to sleep a little bit more. Yeah, it was only inevitable. Going out and doing things can be a chore sometimes, and today I just felt like being as lazy as possible. I'm not a serious risk by leaving my room anyways. Anyway, I might run into somebody, and forced to interact with them, and after yesterday, I'm trying not to pile up my forced social interactions. No better, no better to stay inside and troll on the internet looking up memes and pop culture references. I have a lot of worthless social media to catch up on as well. Like, did Asher Hamworthy really start a vegan diet? The rest of my morning is spent scrolling through meaningless celebrity media feeds on random pseudo news articles until it's time for me to head out to the cafe. I made the walk to the cafe quick. I made the walk to the cafe quick. As I as it turned out, there was a chilly breeze today, and less time today, so the less time I spent outside, the better. Walking to the cafe, I'm greeted with the familiar smell of cocoa. Underneath that is the sweet smelling of baked goods. I can see from here that there are donuts and muffins warmly glistening behind a small display window. I walk up and ring the bell on the counter. Luckily for me, I'm not left waiting for very long. Ah, sergeants. I thought I might be seeing you again. Did you come here just to see little me? Haha, I'm afraid not. I'm meeting with Zoe here. Oh yeah, I gave Elliot a voice, but I don't remember it. I know Aiden's voice was like down here a little bit, trying to give him a little bit more Patrick Star voice. And Zoe's was sinister, but so something. I don't know. I just gave her this voice. To be honest, I'm probably gonna change it. But His eyes meet with mine once more and his face relaxes as if remembering I was here. I see. I suppose that must mean we're truly kind of spirits then. Can you hear me better now? I really am just gonna frick around with this microphone forever. What do you mean, bruh? That was disgusting, I'm sorry. Better I leave the explanation for Zoe. Speaking of which, everybody's already waiting for you around the corner. Say what? Say what? Everyone? Elliot leads me around the corner to the table, currently seeing some familiar faces. Sergeants, you're here. Seeming elastic to see me, the red panda bounces out of her chair to me and pulls me into a big hug. You have no idea how awesome it is to have you joining us. Right, about that. Oh, I forgot to do the voice. I thought maybe Aiden would be here, but I didn't realize there was gonna be I thought maybe Aiden would be here, but I didn't realize there was going to be others. Hey, don't stress it. I'm sure you can get along great. Come on. Come on. I'm telling you to come on. Anyways. Grabbing my hand, Zoe pulls me towards the table to join the others, placing her hands on my shoulders as she proceeds to sit me down. Oh, there's Mr. Bunnyman. I forget his name. Okay, everybody, this is Sergeants, the guy I was telling you all about. Sergeants, these are my friends who I wanted you to meet. To the left of you is Aiden, as you already know. Oh, why did I keep forgetting to do her voice? Sergeants, these are my friends who I wanted you to meet. To the left of you is Aiden, as you already know. It's good to see you again, Sergeants. Although I'm sure Zoe can probably have found a way to do this that was less uncomfortable. What is that we're exactly doing? We're doing exactly. Well, it's, hey, don't go stealing my bit, Aiden. Yeah, Aiden. The wolf slides back in his chair with a grumble. Grumble, 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 grumble. Oh, hey there. I hate this, stranger. Fancy seeing you're here. Have you two met already? Oh, have you two met already? We sat next to each other in my English class. I didn't know, Neil. I didn't realize that your sergeant was the same as my precious seat buddy. Right, well, whatever. Next to our favorite bunny boy is Jude. I didn't get to read it. That's enough, Zoe. Just get on with it. Jude sends a somewhat icy stare across the table, silently judging me. His hands is slightly clenched as his fingers rub together. Why does he look? Why does he look like he wants to kill me right now? Maybe he does. Yeah, that's just Jude. Don't worry too much. He glares at everybody like that. He is a total bitch. A wash-up. I do not. Hey guys, I hope I didn't miss too much of the fun. Elliot pops up seemingly out of nowhere with everyone's drink. Orders just in time to interrupt our increasing tense moment. You didn't, Elliot. Though I'm a bit late with it. But I hope you're being completely respectful to sergeants. You know, if you want to make a comment like that, people are going to think I'm some kind of deviant. Well, maybe you are. Oh, well, maybe you are if you actually flirt with any guy with a pulse. Well, maybe you are if you actually flirt with any guy with a pulse. The tough market out there, Zoe. You gotta be active these days, especially at my age. How old is he? Like, how old is he? I probably shouldn't be licking my mic, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but do you mind if I ask what this is all about? The two stop arguing and look at me. Elliot rubs the back of his head while Zoe kind of shuffles her feet for a moment. Her face scrunched up as if trying to think of what to say. Aiden looks around the room before giving her a nod. Okay, so I called you here because I was hoping you would be willing to join our club, like one of those university extracurriculars. I think. Sort of. Like that. A support group? Oh, more like a support group? Sorry. I'm just obsessed with this mic. I can do all kinds of weird ass things. I go over here, and then go over here, and then up top, and then up bottom, and right down. She stares at me waiting to see if I'm acknowledging what she's said so far. Support group for what? Like college stress? No, more for unique depositions. Zoe, she's just getting more on edge. It's probably better just to stop beating around the bush. Right. Okay, so Aiden, Quinn, Jude, Elliot, and I, we're all psychics. What did she just say? She's joking, right? She has to be. No sane person would say that with a serious face if they weren't joking. Right, and I'm a celebrity who moved from the hills to live a quiet and normal life. I'm telling you the truth. The only reason I'm telling you this is that I was hoping you'd be willing to join us, because of your own psychic abilities. Alright, never mind. They're all crazy. Holy crap. Is this seriously another cult trying to recruit me? Probably is. What's underneath my foot? Oh. He doesn't believe you, though. What, are you trying to be a mind reader or something? Not exactly. Aiden's is empathy. He can feel your emotions radiating off of you. He knows whether you're comfortable, scared, or even hungry. That's just called body reading. An emotion reading or whatever. You mean he feels your emotions and applies his own psych bullshit imputations. Do you really want to start another altercations with me right now, Jude? The saga looks he's about to fling the whole table, his hands clenching as he grasps the edge firmly. Thankfully, Quinn places a small hand on his shoulder and his grip loosens. No, I won't be doing that anymore. I really wish you two could at least try to get along. You're actually serious, aren't you? You actually believe that you are all psychics. This is crazy. You're all nuts if you think I'm gonna buy this. I'm leaving. I moved to stand up, but find myself stopped by a soft hand placed over mine. Listen, silence. I'm not spelling a lot right now. Oh yeah? What, are you reading my emotions too? Quinn has emotions of the future, actually. That's why I decided to sit to you during that boring English class. I knew we would be seeing more of each other, so I thought I would use the chance to get to know you better. Hypothetically, if this guy can see the future, or at least explain why he's acting so friendly with me, or Zoe told him about me, which is why he sat next to me, that would be a more likely explanation. The problem is, I'm still not sure what their angle is here. Or angel. Angel. Potato. Maybe I should keep playing along for now. It's a bit unnerving to think the most people I ever met in the past couple of days are literally insane. But at this point, my curiosity is at least too fancy of a word for me to say. Okay, so what about the big guy over here? Jude has accurate projections. He always knows what's going to happen. I can't English today. Or ever. Isn't that the same as... It's not the same as Quinn. It's not the same. Quinn has visions of random things, while I see things constantly. Might be good to say that Jude has really good reflexes. It's no reflexes, it's... I know. Knowing how crazy this all sounds, there's something consistent with all these psychic powers. You know, so far, each of these powers have been unprovable. You're just saying this and expecting me to believe you? True, most of our powers can't be proven. Though if you need proof, that's where Elliot comes in. Large Panther steps forward. He looks at Zoe and nods back at him. Taking a glance around the room, Elliot lets his eyes fall into the coffee cup he puts in front of me. His eyes bore the cup like he's watching a pot boil. Nothing's happened. The cup slides across the table gently, without anyone touching it. Then lifts ever so slightly off the table in front of me before gently returning to its original position. What the hell? What's going on? And what did they put in that coffee? How did you do that? Elliot can form telekinesis. You know, moving objects with his mind. Holy shit. This is legitness. They're actually all psychics. Am I going crazy? No. This has to be a dream, right? I reach my hand underneath the table, hoping to find some sort of magnet or elaborate device explaining what I just saw. Instead, I feel a bolt attached to the base of the table to the top. Am I even supposed to proceed this? Zoe said earlier that she wants me to join the group because she also thought I might be psychic, didn't she? I would know if I was psychic, right? What am I even thinking? This is nuts. What am I supposed to do with in this situation? Silence. Oh, Silence. Are you okay? Yes. No, I don't know. Where's the bathroom? Just past the door on the. Just past the door on the right there. Thank you. Am I alive right now? Rushing past the party of elastic. Rushing past the party of. Yeah. I flee to the restroom. I close myself into the stall. This is way too big of a revelation right now. Like, how the hell is this possibly. How the hell could this possibly be real? They must have slipped something into my coffee. Or is it some kind of elaborate scam? Or maybe this is a lucid dream. Maybe if I just close my eyes really tightly and focus really hard, I actually wake up in my bed. I just gotta wake up. If I picture it hard enough, I still feel the crappy mattress pressing awkwardly onto my back. The fans are still making the light whirling sounds that made sleeping more difficult than necessary. I'm going to open my eyes. I will be in my room. Psychics aren't real. They are not currently trying to recruit me into some sort of voodoo cult. Shit. Okay, calm down. What am I even supposed to do in this situation? There are 5 psycho sidekicks sitting in the cafe waiting for me to come out of the bathroom. You okay there, Sergeant? Yeah, I just need a minute. Of course he isn't okay, though. You saw how he looked. Besides, I can feel his nerves from out here. Never mind, I guess just standing right outside the bathroom. I need to get out of here. I don't want to go through them, though. Is there a window I can climb through? Unsurprisingly, this windowless bathroom. And unless I was to crawl through the vents, there was no way out of here except through the door. Even if there was another way out, though, my RA and I share a class with Quinn. So it's not like I can avoid them right after this. What did I tell you? This is too much of a rush. It sounds like the others are conversating just outside of the bathroom door. I'm not sure if they're actually trying to be quiet, but if they are, they're doing a really terrible job of it. I have to agree. Shouldn't you have given him more time to adjust to Elmwood? I don't know if he was aware of his abilities yet or not. I had a good feeling about him. I just didn't expect him to freak out like this. Are you even sure he's one of us? Have I ever been wrong before? Besides, Quinn already saw the end result. Even if we weren't in a rough patch now, it's gonna work out. That's true, but I don't know for certain when it's gonna work out. I mean, you saw his face. He probably thinks we're a bunch of freaks now. The sound of Quinn's voice crackling foams in a small pit in my stomach. I'm freaking out at a huge revelation, but they're all still people. I should at least be hearing them out, not dodging them in the bathroom. Maybe I'm overreacting here. It's not like any of them have ever done anything practically dangerous on me. Sure, it's a lot, but I should be able to at least tough it out until there's a more natural way of me to exit this situation. I steel myself for more of the other psychic weirdness and force myself out of the safe confines of the bathroom. Leaving the bathroom, I can see the others look far dorter than when I left. Judas is the first to notice me. His eyes locked into mine, which with the same intensity as always. You sure took your sweet time in there? Sorry, I was just a bit freaked out. try a lot to wrap your head around. But hopefully you're able to at least calm enough to hear us out. Elliot nudges Zoe, who looks back towards me with a subtle... Okay, I'll stop. A sudden expression. She clears her throat before proceeding. Sergeants, look, I'm sorry if we made you uncomfortable. I figured I would have done this enough times that I would have figured it all out. But you've done this before? Yeah, it's sort of my thing. Find other sidekicks and I help them meet others just like them. Jeez. Throat's gonna freaking die. Though, when I met other sidekicks, they're usually at least aware of the existence of their abilities. Yeah, I know you seem to think I'm a sidekick or whatever, but I really think you made a mistake. Trust me, Sergeants. She has a sixth sense about this kind of thing, literally. Psychic abilities come in all shapes and sizes. You might just be something smaller than yours. Might just be something smaller than that you've ever noticed before. Something smaller I've never noticed. Nothing really comes to mind. How exactly do you even figure something like that out? It varies from person to person. Some are simply born with their gifts. Meanwhile, others manifest in some sort of triggering event. The magnitude varies as well. Some find their uniqueness quite apparent, possessing ignorable capabilities that no one else seems to have. In other situations, it requires more careful observation, discovering one's capabilities. Aiden, that's a lot of big words. I'm gonna screw up my voice box. Exactly. When I was little, I had no idea that some of the things I dreamt about were actually visions of the future. So when I saw the things I've dreamt about what happened, I was scared and confused for a while. I guess I would be a little freaked out if I could see the future, though. Hey, at least you'll never get surprised by a pop quiz, right? Haha. If only it was that simple. I try to read the rabbit's expression to see if I just missed something. The confusion on my face must have been obvious because Jude chimes in. Quinn can't choose whenever he has promotions or what they're about. The whole point was supposed to be figure out how to manage all this psychic crap. Is that the case of all of you? All of you. Pretty much. Welcome to the club. The deer scrolls as he slumbers back into his seat, expressing a rare show of defeat. It's been a little rough. Thankfully, we have each other to lean on to make things easier. It hadn't really occurred to me that they might not be happy about their own situation. Normally, in any of these stories I've read, having basically superpowers had little to no downsides. But if they don't really have control of them, that would just be a world of convenience. How haven't they been caught or uplifted by some secret government organization yet? I think I can almost understand the urgency to include me. How many people could they even talk about this? It must be hard. It is sometimes. It's pretty difficult in different ways for all of us. But we're making the most of it. Imagine anything, Titans. We're hoping that you'll be open-minded enough to join us. Even if you don't realize it yet, sooner or later you'll discover whatever your psychic ability is. We can help you when that time comes. Ooh. I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna save here and save there. Because I want to see what I say whenever I refuse. This is my chance to set the record straight. I'm sorry, but I'm not really interested in whatever you guys have been going on here. Even if I did believe you, there's some stuff I can't explain right now. If what you're saying is true, I probably don't even want to discover my sidekick, whatever. All I'm asking you is to reconsider. I know we came off strong, but please, give us a chance. Everybody looks at me expectantly, but nobody says or does anything. They're all waiting for me to decide. Oh. Probably stand up and leave would reconsider would just change it. Go back as I said, if I said I would join. But stand up and leave would what would I do? I would probably stand up and leave me like, no, I can't do this. I'm sorry, but I have to get out of here. This is just too much for me. Nobody stops me as I stand up. Poseidon's... No, you've been nothing but pushing and intrusive, and this whole psychic thing is just icing is already an edible cake. I'm sure you all aren't bad people, just leave me out of your weird voodoo cult, okay? I give them all a courtesy glance before making my way out of the cafe and returning to the dorms. It's for the best. I didn't want to know what would have happened if I actually allowed myself to get entangled in that mess. Zoe texted me the entire walk back. I'm thinking I should probably block her number. Over the next couple of weeks, I run into others on my occasion. They continue to try to get me involved despite my protests. Eventually, they stopped reaching out to me, and after a couple months, I finally found a couple of new friends to spend my time with. The semester ends up reliving uneventful compared to the first week. I haven't really even seen Zoe around anymore, which is fine. I wasn't going to buy into the weird supernatural ability scam. My weird dreams haven't really stopped. I still think about the accident from time to time, while other times I just had stress dreams about being lost. I've considered seeing a therapist about it, but it really seems relatively normal. It's not exactly disruptive to my everyday life. I don't want to think about if I got some PTSD, or if I've gotten some secret psychic abilities or anything like that. I just want to be normal. Bad end. Denial. Well, good thing I have it saved. I'm guessing there's good ends and bad ends. Oh jeez, you're really gone and done it now. What do you think was going to happen? Did you hate the idea of joining them that much? Perhaps in a morbid curiosity, maybe you hoped to defy destiny and prove Quinn's predictions wrong? Whatever was the case, you found yourself here. I hope you're satisfied. I'm sending you back to the menu. Hopefully you do it right this time. Holy crap. Well, at least I have this saved. So what if I refuse? Yeah, you gotta reconsider. I feel that knot in my stomach loosening as I look at their distressed faces. My resolve weakens as my strength deflates. I hope I don't regret this. So, what would I need to do? Sign some blood oath or something? What? No, you'll be joining us for our meetings. That's it. Occasionally, we might try to do something together as a group. Was Zomi say that on occasion she will force us together in some various uncomfortable activities. Oh, come on, it's never that bad. Please, I had sunburn for weeks after that beach expedition you put us through. I thought it was pretty memorable. I've never been to the beach before. Exactly. Quinn gets it. Outside of a little sunburn and Jude being too much of a grump to go swimming, it was a blast. I told you I didn't have a good pair of trunks for the beach. Crazy as it sounds, I agree with Aiden. It was a dumb trip. I'm so sorry you feel that way, Jude. I think I actually convinced myself enjoy collecting all those seashells. Yeah, well, not like there was much else to do. The others laugh while Jude simply sits back with a huff. It's strange. I wasn't sure they were even friends before, but now I guess they're all battering like they've known each other for ages. It feels less tense than before, as if previous revelations of their supernatural abilities had never happened. Maybe that's why they really spent time together, because it was the only time they felt normal. They aren't necessarily bad people. They're strange, sure, but everyone has their quirks. Plus, Zoe might be right about me. Plus, if Zoe's right about me, then maybe it isn't the worst to join them. Though, the small voice in the back of my head telling me to get up and leave hasn't quite gone away yet. Alright, sure. I think I get it. Huh? I might not be sure about all this psychic business. In fact, I still think it's pretty crazy. Despite that, you haven't given me much reason not to believe you. I'm just hoping you can give me a bit more time to adjust to all of this. Of course, Titans. In that case, without further ado, welcome to the Psychic Concord. Concord? It's Zoe's word of the week. It means a few different things, but she usually uses a synonym of friendship. Yeah. What is your plan of using complicated words like that? Just say what you mean. Some people can be as direct as you, Jude. Sounds like another mug broke. What do you mean? No one, a couple seconds after he spoke, the sounds of something shattering could be heard from the kitchen area. A large panther simply sighs and shakes its head in disappointment. You know, that girl is far too ditzy for her own good. Either fire her or keep her out of your kitchen. Aiden, as much as I value your input, I hope you will leave the management of my cafe to me. Anyways, as fun as this all was, I'm afraid I have to get back there. Do you think you'll be willing to put in an extra shift? Sure, you know, I would never say no to more hours. You work here? Part-time. I'm always picking up a shift here and there when Elliot needs me. Somehow I can't picture the big buck working in a service industry. The thought of him greeting customers with a large smile. No, I simply can't imagine it. Jude excuses himself and follows Elliot into the kitchen. Then there was 4. I dearly miss Jude, but I'm excited to talk with you, Most Titans. Was that a pun? Aiden rolls his eyes so hard I think they might have rolled back into his skull. Meanwhile, Zell simply shakes her head. Based on their reactions, this might be a regular occurrence. It's possible that Quinn might simply be a terrible joke enthusiast. At least I would be, but honestly, this might be good timing. I actually have something else I need to take care of today. What do you mean? I've texted everyone. You said you'll be free today. I mean, yeah, I am. In fact, I skipped my class to be here. It's the first week of the semester and you're already skipping classes, Quincy? I told you not to call me that! Quinn has an expression I've never seen on his face before. Somehow it's even more intimidating when considering I've really seen him without a stupid grin across his mug. It would have seemed he's getting triggered by someone saying his full name, though I'm not sure why. Please, I'll go now, okay? I was just excited. I was figuring another introduction would have been the instructor later. Would have been the instructor later for the syllabus. You can't be skipping classes, Quinn. What if an actual emergency occurs and you need those days? Jeez, I get it. It's not for another hour. I'll be able to make it no problem. Well, it will probably go faster if we get going now. You're going too? To get preparation started for cleanup after the club fair. We don't know when the first frat wave will pass through this time around, but we have to be prepared for those non-rental pledges. It's such a problem. Couldn't you report it? We have, however, it seems some asinine reason the dean refuses to do anything. He starts fantasizing how we're just living how they're living their youth, and it's absurd. But there's nothing more I can do. What about you, Sessions? Everyone seems to be going separate ways. What are you gonna do? That's a good question. I have a class later today, but I don't have to head back quite yet. I could stay here, maybe see how Jude acts during work. Actually try to get some baked goods and chat with Elliot. Alternatively, I can head to campus early with Quinn and Aiden. Never really hurts to be early to class. I think I'll join you guys on the walk back. My class isn't until later, but if I don't come up with anything else, I can just head back to my room. See, Quinn, Sergeant is taking his studies seriously, and you should be too. I'll get it right, Mom. Hey, I'll probably walk back with you guys too. Play for the best before I get another espresso. We all motion towards the exit of the cafe. Elliot waves a goodbye while Jude simply stares at us as we leave. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. My voice is killing me. I streamed for about an hour. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this stream, video, whatever you're watching it. Whenever you're watching it, yeah, whatever. I'm tired. My voice hurts. Anyways, have a good day.